Dear students, I am Ms. Rajahan, lecturer, Department of Law, World University of Bangladesh, and this is my class lecture on the topics of overview of cyber law. The Internet is a global system of interconnected computer network that use the standardized Internet Protocol suite. Sorry about that. It is a network of networks that consist of millions of private and public, academic, business, government network of local to global scope that are linked by copper wire, fiber optic cable, wireless connection, or other technologies. So the internet carries a vast array of information resources and services, most notably the interlinked hypertext document of the World Wide Web, and the infrastructure to support electronic mail, in addition to popular services such as online chat, file transfer and file sharing, online gaming, and voice over internet protocols, person to person communication by voice or video. So the origin of internet dates back to 1960 when the United States funded research project of its military agency to build reversed, fault-tolerant and distributed computer networks. This research and the period of civilian funding of a new US backbone by the National Science Foundation spawned worldwide participation in the development of new networking technologies and led to commercialization of an international network in the mid of 1990s and resulted in the following popularization of the countless applications in virtually every aspect of modern human life. The term Internet and the World Wide Web are often used in everyday speech without much distinction. However, the Internet and the World Wide Web are not the same. The Internet is a global data communication system. It is a hardware and software infrastructure that provides connectivity between computers. In contrast, the web is one of the services communicated by the internet. In the connection of interconnected document and other resources linked by hyperlink and uniform resource locator, URL. The World Wide Web was invented in 1989 by the English physicist Tim Berners-Lee, now the director of the World Wide Web Consortium, and later assisted by Robert Cellerer, a Belgian computer scientist, while both were working in CERN in Geneva, Switzerland. In 1990, they proposed building a web of nodes stores hypertext pages viewed by browser on a network and released that web in December of 1990. In today's techno-savvy environment, the world is becoming more and more digitally sophisticated, and so are the crimes. Internet was initially developed as a research and information sharing tool and was in an unregulated manner. As the time passed by, it became more transaction with e-business, e-commerce, e-governance, e-procurement, etc. All legal issues relating to internet crime are dealt with through cyber laws. As the number of internet users is on the rise, the need for cyber law and their application has also generated great momentum. In today's highly digitalized world, almost everyone is affected by cyber law. For example, almost all transactions in share are in demat form. Almost all companies extensively depend upon their computer network and keep their valuable data from electronic form. Government forms, including income tax return, company law, etc., are now filed in electronic form. Customers are increasingly using credit card for shopping. Most people are using email, cell phone, SMS message for communication. Even in non-cybercrime cases, important evidence is found in computer, cell phone. Example, in case of divorce, murder, kidnapping, tax evasion, organized crime, terrorist operation, counterfeit currency, etc. Cybercrime cases such as online banking fraud, online share trading fraud, source code theft, credit card fraud, tax evasion, virus attacks, cyber sabotage, phishing attack, email hijacking, denial of service, hacking, pornography, etc. are becoming common. Digital signatures and e-contract are fast replacing conventional method of transaction business. So technology per se is never a disputed issue, but for whom and at what cost has been the issue in the ambit of governance. The cyber revolution holds the promise of quickly research the masses. Technology per se is never a disputed issue, but for whom and at what cost has been the issue in the ambit of governance. The cyber revolution holds the promise of quickly reaching the masses, as opposed to the earlier technologies, which had a trickle-down effect. Such a promise and potential can only be realized with an appropriate legal regime based on given socio-economic metrics.